Good morning, everybody. All right, we are back. It's hump day. We are on episode 49. We are trying to fix a few things, and we fixed some of our city problems. Yeah, apparently the problem was when I created the map, at whatever point in time, the game map rotated to about this position, and the cities were askew heading into Chicago. So we've fixed it the best we could, and now we got to collect. Yeah, now we got to connect Columbus into Cincinnati. That'll be Columbus and Dayton. We've decided we're just going to leave Fort Wayne. Um, have we decided? I mean, it's tempting to send it into Chicago. I don't think Chicago has room for it. No, but we do have to send Cincinnati to Chicago. Yeah, I think that's going to be our focus. We're just going to take Cincinnati to Dayton and Columbus as express pass-through stations. And then we're going to have to figure out how to bite the bullet of these mountains here and get ourselves into Chicago. Well, how about you hook up with the Rock Island? Yeah, see, I don't want to do that because that seems a bit. I mean, we could come across here, cross over Wabash. All right, and what's that get us? Well, it gets you to Springfield pretty easily. You sure? Come down to ground level. Oh yeah, that's not as easy as I thought. No, see, it's easy when you're looking at it from elevation. I mean, get a couple of cool bridges in here. Yeah, but then once you're up here, you got to come down. And that's, I mean, well, it would make for some interesting bridges and tunnels, especially if we could go to the trouble of finding a good elevation. Okay, but now you get into here, and this is an already crowded tunnel. As a matter of fact, here's the guy waiting to go in and use the tunnel on the passenger service. How many trains are on this line right now? 5. How's it doing? Oh, it's making money. Well, that's a good thing. Yeah, so you've got traffic up here waiting to get into this tunnel, to get down this ridge. I mean, here's one coming up right now. How are they doing? They're doing 7. Man, have we never upgraded these vehicles? No, they're still GVs because you haven't gotten to Chicago yet. See, we made a decision a long time ago that when it comes to upgrades, excuse me, we do not do upgrade en masse. We only upgrade as we touch the line. So, we left Chicago and then we worked at Minneapolis, St. Paul, and as we went down to St. Louis, we turned the clock back on. So that's why none of this has upgraded trains. Okay, but if you get to Chicago and you upgrade these trains, they're going to crank through this tunnel a lot faster. Yes. But then, proportionally, does that mean they're going to be at the tunnel more often? I don't know. Yes, I don't think we should go in that way. I mean, we're already pushing our limit there. See, and I think that's why we're picking up Fort Wayne. Because the pass-through line, Dayton to Columbus, if we put Columbus, I think, can we come back around here? I mean, that's an edge of the map route. Do we really want to touch the map this far over? Well, I mean, if it helps us, we could hop onto the mountain around here and wind our way up. And now you're here. Okay, how does this help us get to Fort Wayne? Well, this is just a valley to go through. Yeah, so now you're not going to fly over the valley with a giant bridge. No, we'd have to get down into it, and then you got to get back up over here. Yeah, and that's a pretty large tunnel. See, we're trying to avoid large tunnels because, large tunnels don't look that awesome. They're not interesting. I mean, it's nice to have them, but we don't want to be reliant. Tunnels are not a crutch. I mean, but let's say you get to Fort Wayne somehow. Maybe through this smaller piece. Now you're over here. Well, that's Columbus. Yeah, so maybe you hit Dayton, Columbus on the west side, make a turn and head up into this. One of these. Well, that's an empty valley. Let's say you come up, see that's an alpine valley. Yeah, so you're gonna have to get into this valley. You know what we could do? We could lay the track in the valley and use that as our tunnel height. Oh, that would be thinking. Yeah, that'll get us out over here. And then we can, now we're in Fort Wayne. Okay. Why are we back to Fort Wayne? I thought we were just connecting Columbus. I think Cincinnati to Columbus is going to be Cincinnati to, it starts with a D. Come on, what's the name of the place? If you scroll down one more, it's going to give it to you. What's the name of the city? It's right there. Dayton. Man, Dayton, the letter you're going to get from the Dayton Chamber of Commerce. Okay, whatever. So now we're here. We pick up Fort Wayne with another pass-through station. Okay, then what? Well, see, we've got a nice path here. And then our drop-off isn't actually that bad. As long as you stay away from this. And that cutout looks horrible. Why aren't you smoothing this back or something? Well, because we don't. I mean, we're not here to make the entire geography look pretty. Yeah, you should smooth this out. This looks like you cut it with a pie slicer. I'll put it on the list. But if you can come over to here and make a nice curve down. All right, so now you're here. What does this get you? Well, this is the... Is this the turnaround station? No, this is the freight station. See, this is the freight traffic. Oh. Yeah, you got to get over... you got to get over this. Well, that's just the bridge. No big deal. Okay, so you get over this. And now you can ride into... why did you put a freight station in here? So I could flip the freight trains around. The ones that are down here? All right, so why is there... I don't know why there's a freight yard here, man. It's just... We haven't been here in so long. I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, these guys have a loop to turn around. Okay, so for whatever weird reason, there's a freight station here. Yeah. All right, so here's the problem. If we come into here... Well... Yeah, how are you going to turn back around? See me in 100 years, no problem. But yeah, we're here right now. You're going to have to come along this station and then turn in to Chicago. Okay, so now we turn into Chicago. Where? I would almost just... yeah, that's a good question. We need to know where you're gonna... Huh. Okay, so you turn into Chicago somewhere. I mean, honestly, you could just grab one of these, swing out over here. It'll just be an often unused vacant piece of track. But that'll let you stay up here. Oh, and here's your passenger bridge. Okay, so now we're up on this plateau. Yeah, see, now you're staying up here. This actually is not a bad option. There's a farm back here. Holy cow, we've never touched it. No. See, all these little things that we've not done anything with. All right, so now you stay on this plateau. You come up here. Smooth trip up here. Now you're in Fort Wayne. Okay, let's do it. So, do we need to put any stubs down anywhere? I would say in here. because, I mean, if we build our Columbus station, which is going to be a pass-through. Yep, it's a pass-through. So I would put it over. Yeah, see, we don't want it too close to Dayton. Well, okay. I think Dayton's just going to be a loop out and back. Well, are you ever going to have traffic from Dayton to Columbus in the future? I also thought Dayton was going to be over here more. Oh man, did we not move it over far enough? I think that's still a pretty good distance. I mean, you can't, yeah, you can't see each other. There you go. I mean, they're 50 kilometers apart compared to the 70 for here. Yeah, I mean, if I could right now, I don't, because we don't have the tools and we've already started the stream. Though you're stuck with it, buddy. Hey, to the people that have joined us on the stream today, thanks for joining us. If you have any questions, comments, backseat driving, feel free to toss them out. All right, let's see. We're trying to connect Cincinnati and the Cincinnati station over to Columbus and then on to Rock Island and Chicago. That's a big dream. Well, we've got a bunch of cars that are overbought on a couple lines because we bought 100 passenger trains and then forgot to scale them down. So without thinking, we have like 8 100 passenger trains. Like this guy right here. How many is he carrying? 1? He's carrying 8. 8 out of 80. Yeah, so we even have 100 passenger trains. So we've got plenty of cars to feed this whole system. And pardon me while I grab a drink of a cup of tea. All right, let's, how did we figure we were doing this? We didn't. We said we'd figure it out as a tomorrow problem, and it's tomorrow now. Well, train comes in. Oh, I remember. We said we were going to connect into the loop. Really? Yeah, because if we connect into the loop, then this guy can turn around and head in, and then he's going to back out. Is there a loop on the other side? No, there's not. Oh, yeah, this is a problem. Are you going to run 2 sets of track? Stay away from the Ohio River. That is a good problem question. How are we getting in and out of Cincinnati? There is no Deus Ex Machina. We play on Cosmonaut mode all the time. It's no space magic. If there's something in the game that feels magic-y and we can remove it and it doesn't affect, it makes the game harder, then that's the path we're taking. And in this case, trains don't flip. They pull, buses don't flip, trucks don't flip, so trains don't either. We bring them in, we turn them around, and we got to figure out how to get them out of here. Well, here's your problem. She's going to come into here to some platform. Okay? And now, yeah, see, you built this whole station to feed into here. Oh man, what were we thinking? I don't know. Something crazy? Yeah. So, I mean, you could run just a little line across here that hooks back in. Or you could run a track through town. That's not at the right angle of anything. Yeah, we don't want to ruin. We're trying to grow the town, not ruin it. Well, how's growth working? Not at all. Good job. Not at all. Good job. You're well on your plan there. Okay, just sound this out. we got to get to Columbus. Okay? I mean, even if you went as a bird's fly, where the crow flies right through this mountain, which we would never do that. Let's say we did. You come here, you got to stub a track. When you're leaving the city, you could get right on it. Cool. But when you're coming back, then what? Yeah, then what exactly? I think you're just going to have to put a loop back here for the express line. Have the express line come across this. Come on. You know we're just going to delete this track and it'll work perfectly. Yeah, try here. There you go. Okay. Anybody have a color suggestion? We have lots of choices. We have ye olde. A little too close to the tracks there. And it doesn't want to move away. No, it does not. Let's get worse. I mean, I'm not opposed to ye olde. Yeah. Wonder if we could close this gap any. Nope, nope, nope. Come on. It's not any better at any time. Anyway, we have ye olde. We could do bright yellow, the hunter green, old rusty, which we've been predominantly using for freight trains. Yeah, they just give me a freight train vibe. I don't know how other people feel about them. Then we've got the blue one, which we've used for passenger trains in Bloomington, in the Minneapolis-St. Paul area. We've got the white rusty one. And then this one, I'm using it, we've only used it really on emergencies. It's the more modern look. It's the I-beam. It does come with the cool guardrails. I think when we get to and it's a modern time, it would be used more often. Except it's not a high-speed bridge. It goes to 180. And then we've got this one that we try to never use, except when collision is unavoidable. And that's our, our no... does it actually have a name? It's called Iron Bridge. It's the Iron Bridge, no pillar. So like in short distances, there's no real, no difference here. But, we could do something like this. Or as I said, we can go back to the yellows or, the ye olde. Well, if you have a suggestion, post it in chat. I'll be glad to make a change. But for right now, this is our placeholder. Okay, so what does this get us? Well, it lets us come back down. Okay, grab it. There you go. And get into here. So you didn't come out far enough, did you? No, we did not. Has that ever happened before? Constantly. So, have you learned your lesson? Apparently not. Apparently not. Yeah. Have you learned that you have to grab the other thing first? Apparently not either. That is like a constant mistake I make on crack lane. Are you worried about speed here? You're about to pull into the station. Well, I mean, we still want to get to the station as quick as we can. Do you want to grab the track? I'd love to, but I'm worried about, it looking weird. That looks pretty good. All right, so that gets you into the station. Yeah. And now this gets you out. All right. Now, last time we talked about coming up here and grabbing the hill and working our way around. Do you need to be up that high? No, I don't think we do. Because we're going to be down here. Well, are we doing all these stations at once? I think we can. I think we could... are we sticking with the Baltimore Penn Station? Yeah, because this is all the Ohio Valley. And And we've said that we're building these all at the same time. So it gives us a bus stop, small station. How many main tracks? So one part of me says 1. You want the pass-through tracks, yes. So that we can route all the track through the stations. All right, well, what does this get us? It gets us 1 stop. Do you need 2? Well, if in the future we start running trains back and forth, they could use track 1 and 2. But then then they'll be pulling out of there backwards, and you're going to have to do a Y switchyard loop. Yeah. That's the thing I want to avoid, because we really shouldn't be using those until we get multi-cars, you know, where they have a cab on each end. Okay, so then is there going to be more than 1 stop here? No, I think these are just going to be direct into Cincinnati, and we're not going to be hooking up, you know, city to city everywhere service until later. If you run it now, is it going to help the cities grow? I mean, there is a theory, but also, you know, it's very easy for us to go broke. So let's keep our costs down to a minimum. All right, well then what are you doing in Columbus? I think we're going to do the exact same station. And we're going to do the exact same station up in Fort Wayne. Really? Yeah. Yeah, I think this is... going to be our look. Can we get rid of this? And then put the station look right here. Does that help us get over the valley? Well, it helps us make a turn to get into this. And then we'll S our way up to here. And then we'll come across. Okay, so now you're coming out of that valley. And where do you want the station over here? I would say let's do this. It's different. We feed things at an angle. And we don't need a station going into Chicago. We're going to Chicago. Okay. Well, let's figure some things out then. We put all the stations down. Do we want to? I mean, this is an easy connect. All right, well, let's do it. So you come out. Ooh, you're already high. Yeah, I know. And then we've just got 2 ladders to hook up. Wait, you're doing the ladder directly into here? Well, this is the track coming in from Cincinnati. Okay, and then we're just going to have to figure out how to loop her back around. Well, that's a problem for this side of the station. Yeah, let's not overwhelm ourselves here. How do we get into where? Well, into there. Can this come down any? No, it cannot. Well, can we get out from here? Well, let's make the piece. Let's make it work. Then we'll... Yeah, see, you were... Pay attention, man. Alright, come on. Come out straight. Straight she is. Straight as an arrow. Strong as an ox. Okay. There you go. Next part of your ladder. Again, ladders are easy to build if you just, step 1, pay attention. Step 2, don't be me. Then it's a piece of cake to make these ladders. It's supposed to be a lot easier than you make it. Yeah, no, just... What is this? That's all the way in Fort Wayne. It's just bleeding through. Okay. Just see if you can get up here or something. Without a tunnel? Yeah, we don't want a tunnel. You know what? Try and come all the way in. Where does that get you? Oh yeah, that is not going to happen. No, that is not. What does it look like if you make it a road or dirt road? Oh yeah, that blends in with the territory easily. No one will think that wasn't there like that all along. Well, you could use the spend all our money tool and then just, flatten out this land a little bit. Yeah, that's how trains are built. They come in with, earth moving equipment and say, we need to make a shopping mall size thing over here. You are getting no help getting up that way, are you? No, we are not. See, that ain't letting you touch that at all. Who put that station there? Yeah, what the hell is this? Some weird stuff there. I know. I wonder if it's going to do it again coming down. Nope, now it wants to go back up. Huh. Well, you have a problem here. Yeah, that ain't helping. Look, didn't you say these two cities were possibly too close? Well, this is a problem of cities being too close. How do you overcome this drastic elevation change? How much is it? Bring out that tool that never works for us. This station's at 11, and this station's at 160. That is not possible. Holy cow, what did you do here? I mean, there's these lines. They look like they're pretty contourable. 160. Oh my goodness, man. All right, let's try going a different direction. Let's try going this way. Now you're at the back of the station. Ouch. On just so many levels. Ouch. Yeah, you do not have a lot of room to get up here. There's got to be a way to make this work. Huh. Large box on our front step. Possibly. Okay. Do you think you could put a middle piece in here somewhere? I mean, like this? Yeah. Let's see. Can we get this into the city? Too much slope. Try coming over to where you should be. Oh, look at that. Now it works. Yeah, and how bad is this as a... I mean, I might buy it as a... It's still a lot. Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, unless you come in with the tools and paint a river through here. I'm going to make it the bridge. Let's stick... What color are we going with? Good point. Are we sticking with ye olde? See, this is where ye olde for me becomes too much. This is just a lot of noise in there. I guess we're going with the 100 green, unless somebody shouts it. What about the space of the new one? How's that look? Eventually when a highway comes in, it'll look a lot better next to the highway. But, yeah, I'm not sure. Well, pick one. Anybody in chat have a suggestion? I'm open to suggestions all the time. Well, let's see what you can do. Yeah, because let's assume we're going to run at some point in time. There's going to be cargo around here or through here that's going to... Okay. She's pulling to the right. Yes, she is. And now you're going to have to come down here. Okay, then what? Then what? Okay. She's pulling to the right. And we're losing speed. 70. I mean, even this little stub we put in didn't read as well. Well, we only put this stub in. So I guess this was a 120 piece. You say that, but you didn't check. Okay. You know, this is two cities right next to each other. Should be a piece of cake to connect them. Yeah, but it's got to look good. And it also has to, you know, it can't be death-defying slopes. All right. Well, if nobody in chat has an opinion, we're going to go with the 100 green. Does that say passenger train? You know, it's... There's going to be a freight. We might... I mean, we can always change it, and we can change it when a freight... You don't even know if this is going to work. Oh, that's a good point. All right, now you got to do another curve down. Yeah, we're staying on the ground here with this. Can you get any lower? You can get letter, but can you get lower is what we're worried about. I mean, here's the station. There's no way we can grab it from here. Yeah, see, too much slope. Yeah, it's this piece here is too much. I don't think you're losing any ground here. I think this is the problem. See, we want to go make sure you're not picking up any free travelers here. I mean, if you're here, why can't we snag this? Too much slope. What kind of bump is that? See, I think that's the thing. I think you're inheriting some... That's a street. Oh, man. You built a street here. Yeah, see, she doesn't want to come down at all for this. Okay, can we go up for it? No, she does not want to go up for it. See, now you're just getting collisions. Okay, let's try this. It's going to be some slow train track here. Yeah, it is. It really is working out that way. What do normal people do? I think they just run it down direct and let it slope, and it's a bridge to forever. Yeah, we would never do that. I know. It's just... It's, Can you grab? Too much slope. Alright, where's the slope problem? There's a bit of a bumpage here. Alright, well, let's try this. Keep coming up. Can you raise it any? Oh, we can't. No, we can take it down, but you can't raise it. Yeah. We gotta get up and out here. Too much slope. See, she's not letting us... Nope. No, she is not. Alright, bring it to here. Wow, that is still quite a... That is quite a gap. I don't feel like we're making any progress. Well, I mean, we only have to go from here to there. I know, and it makes it as... It's just a big bridge. We would never build it. And what about that ground? See, that ground thing looked ugly. It didn't look plausible. Alright, well, let's keep trying to get out of here. You're not gaining any elevation here at all. Yeah, it's weird. Well, it's 160 meters. Huh. Alright, let's come back this way a little bit. And let's turn around down here. Why do we keep trying to go up? I don't think we're going up. I think the ground is just falling away so fast. Alright, let's get rid of this before it confuses us. Thinking something like, well, let's give it too much slope. Give it the benefit of the doubt. See if just you have to actually grab the track. You have to grab the track and hold on to it. Too much slope. Where is there too much slope? On this track you're trying to build. That's pretty obvious. Man. All right, let's see if you can hook in some other way. Man, that is... Yeah, we added a good chunk of distance here. All right, let's come back some. Let's see if... Do you realize how far... Oh, look at that. Look at that. 120s. Yep, and then you got this turn of death here. We're gonna take it, man. We're gonna take it. I mean, we gotta get... Okay, can we fix this side? Okay, if you start here and you make a hard turn, okay, then what are you gonna do? Well, we're gonna see if we can head directly into this. Oh, that looks even nicer. Yeah. You're making your turn worse. No, because now it's only this smaller. You're making a parabola. Well, all right, let's get rid of this. And we get rid of the bridge crashing. Not sure that's a plus or a negative. Okay. So now we can do this. How much are you giving a thing to get out of here? That's good enough. Yeah. Yeah, we're single track everywhere, in case you haven't noticed. Well, I see two tracks running side by side right over here. Where? Where do you see two tracks running side by side? Right here. Those are two tracks side by side. Yeah, these are actually a passenger track and a freight track. Well, passenger and freight. See, they're completely opposite. Like even here in the junctions, they're different. In the switch yards. different trains, whole thing. Okay. How slow is this thing moving? 23. It's got an 80 with one person on it. See, we're going to be getting a lot of free cars from these trains. I hope so. You know, this was just to connect 2 cities. I know, and we've got to connect 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them here. You've taken an hour to connect 2 cities. We got 5 to do. Well, the rest of them shouldn't be as bad. They just go through mountains and valleys that are going to be harder. Okay. What if we come out of here just purely straight? Okay. You sure that's straight? I have no idea. Can't we use that tool to tell us? I have a problem with that tool. And here's the problem. Okay, this is telling me right now that the cursor is at 169 meters. And back here, this is 155. So how did I go up? You know? Really, how did I go up? When, I mean, I'm looking at this track and it looks to me like it's going down. It might be. Well, yeah. Is this really up 13 meters? Well, let's tear it out and redo it. See what happens. This time, how about you, when you get down to the end, you see if you can drop it down any. Well, now you got a tunnel. Yeah. And now if you pull that cursor thing up, what does she say? Well, now she says 152. And when you get down here, she still says 165. So it's not giving me the track height while we're placing it. It gives me the track height of the ground, and then if you place it, it's reading the tunnel. Oh man, you built a tunnel that we did not want to build. Let's get rid of that thing. Okay. If you come straight through here, in this valley, now you're down here. How much do you think you can get up here? Well, yeah, good questions. I know, because you have to do your ladder and stuff over here. What's the smallest we can make a ladder? It's actually not that small. It's quite an effort to hook these up. You know, when you're looking at them from a distance, it's like, oh, that looks perfect. Yeah, but from there to here, it is not. There you go. And this isn't hooked up right. You only had one job. You managed to mess it up. And then there. Oh, it's sulfate. Okay, we're safe. Safe from what? I don't know. Safe from today's accident. Okay, now how are you going to get up to here? I mean, we're down here. I mean, I could do a bridge across here. I could see that when you're down here. Yeah. All right, let's try the direct one first and see what sort of nonsense that gives us. All right, $5 million, which we would never do. And look how much it rises up in the air. I can't lower it down at all. No, you cannot. You get no option to adjust this. Well, do we assume it's perfectly level? No, we don't. The game tricks us. It lies. Can you see through here to the other side? You know, in some tunnels we've been able to do that. That should be sort of our gauge. Can you see the other side? No, then your tunnel's too big. But, I mean, not even for testing purposes would I spend that much, because we'll lose most of it. And we shouldn't commit unless we know we're going to do it. But we're not going to do it. There's no way. That goes through this mountain, under this valley. I mean, there's nothing interesting about that at all. Okay. Well, let's try and come up some. You know. How much more can you come up? Come up to like there. Alright. Tunnel or no tunnel? What does no tunnel look like? There's a gash in the mountain. Yeah, I guess it's... I'll come out a little bit more. Just to reduce that. Like that's at least... Wow, that is a slow track. Yeah, it is. You are not going to go racing through here at any high speed. Okay, where are you at now? Well, now we're up here. Yeah, you're not even turning the right way. What is this, a committee project? Okay, now you're at the tunnel. And now you pop out of the tunnel and pop back in. That is pretty cool. I mean, that's a selling feature on those blueprints. That it just does that. Okay, what if you open this up? It's... Oh, that's tempting. Okay. Do we need to be down lower? I think we do. And that makes this a lot harder to buy. Okay, well then we'll give you the tunnel through here. To where? Well, right across this valley. What if we give you this? See, we're not doing that bridge thing we talked about. Yeah, but what happens? Can you hook it up here? Well, now you're at 2 million, almost 3, really. Yeah, this looks ugly. It's too big, or too, you know, it's not plausible. And you're going under the valley. Yeah, but we're getting here. And see, like that to me looks like we're going up quite a bit. Yeah, see again, optical illusion, or it's going up. That's hard for me to say. Well, if you come down any lower, then you're in tunnel land. Yeah, see, that's the problem here. We don't want a never-ending tunnel. Okay, well, take your choice. You're either doing a tunnel or you got these big slices out of the mountain. Well, I'm not a fan of the slices. Well, yeah, I know, and it's 3 mil. It is not a cost we're going to get back anytime soon. Can we just raise this track up to come across here a little better? Well, let's see. Can we get to here with the track? Yeah, we can do that. Okay. Well, I'd rather get a little elevation back here. Awfully confident you're going to make that. Well, there's one. Let's get track. Well, actually, that was 3. There's 2. Okay. What's your plan? Well, we're a little higher. Yes, you still got this mountain to go through here. Okay, and where's our track over here? I think you grabbed it. Did we? No, you went too far. There you go. Well, I mean, you've gotten a little bit cheaper. I think you're a lot more level. Are we? Man, I wish there was a way to tell this. Yeah, I think you're a lot more level. The track's all reading 120, so I mean, you're going to blow. It's still a long tunnel. Yeah. And I don't want to go tunneling through the mountains everywhere all the time. That's weak track lane. We should be able to not have to do this tunnel. What about coming through this valley? Then you slam up into the wall here. I mean, it's not going to give you... Well, it'll give us from there to here. Okay. Then what? Well, then we come across here. Okay. Was that wind up here? Might have been. Yeah, it is. We're getting wind up here. Well, that should tell you you're up high. I guess. Not sure. I mean, you get wind at sea level. It's called ocean breezes. Okay. What can you do with a drunken sailor? Well, how about a blind drunken sailor laying train tracks? Well, that's a good point. I think if we turn in here a little bit, just to bring the cave, the tunnel entrance back a little bit, I don't think it'll get back much further. I mean, this slope, it goes up. Well, even if we moved over here just a little bit. Yeah, I don't think you're buying much. You're going to hit that tunnel entrance pretty quick along here. So it's not saving you a lot of tunnel. Do we want to try and climb up and over? This is Ohio, not the Alps. Okay. There are a lot of train tunnels in Ohio. Coming this way doesn't buy us anything, does it? Well, I mean, you might get lucky and get a bridge across here. Yeah, but then you're going to be out of slope on the other side. I think it's still going to be down at the same height. All right, well, we know what that's going to look like. Let's see what this looks like over here. What does this look like? Tunnel. Tunnel to nowhere. Wait, is this outside? Nope, it's all the tunnel. Yeah, because if you try and open it up, you get this horrendous thing. Yeah, that's just insanely ugly. Okay, and how much was it? 7 mil, and with a tunnel, 4 mil. So I mean, that's even worse. Okay. I hate to do this. I don't think we have a choice. I mean, we're losing enough speed just even getting here. Oh man. Yep. Yeah, I hear you. All right. Well, let's see if we can fix this piece. Because you're gashing into the ground too much here. I mean, there's got to be a bit of... I mean, that makes a world of difference. The world's better now. This... It's a shame. All right, now I guess put in the matching high-speed tunnel entrance over here. And trains will go faster now because they have tunnel type 3. All right, do we see anything on the other side? No, man, we don't. Stop peeking on the top. Oh, we do. Look at that. So we can see light on the other side of this tunnel. Well, I mean, if that's your definition of a long tunnel or not, then yeah, this tunnel's acceptable. Okay. Well, that lets us run trains now. Do you want to lay out these routes? I will. Unfortunately, I have to run to the front door, so we are in intermission for a second. Back? We are back. Okay, for those of you wondering, yes, it was a giant box of dog food. For those of you concerned, yes, the puppies will eat today. All right. Give me these train lines, just because we're Cincinnati to Dayton. I don't think that's what you call these things. What do we call them? Ohio excursion. Why are you calling these things excursion? Well, here's the problem. I have a picture of, well, it's the St. Louis train station. Yeah, and they called everything excursion. Okay, Ohio to Columbus. say capital man, you should know how to spell it. Okay. Then we've got Cincinnati to Fort Wayne. Okay, now whose train is this? It's an L&N train. Okay, so she makes it into Chicago. Yes, and then she's got to come here to back up. Okay, make sure she's not picking anybody up. Okay, what are we calling this? We're calling it the city of Cincinnati. Okay. Now there's all your train lines named. Let's get them on tracks down here. Really? That's what we need to do right now? You know what? Here's the thing. First off, back off, crazy man. Secondly, it does get a little frustrating trying to lay out all these tracks, because I'm trying to do it right. Yeah, and you're over here complaining about it. Okay, Cincinnati. First off, these guys should be on track 3s. Okay, in Cincinnati, let's put them on. Let's put them on 8, and then we'll put Dayton on 9. Where is 9? 9's right there. Okay, and then in Dayton, it's on track 3. Okay, and then in Fort Wayne, we'll put her on 10. And in Fort Wayne itself, she should be on 3. Okay, so there's your 3 stations, and then you've got the city of Cincinnati. City. There, the city of Cincinnati. Okay, down here, we're going to put her on 11. I mean, technically, she should be on 3. She's like the main. Yeah, good point. We'll put her on 3. Okay, and then when she gets to the yard, she's on 4. She can go to either station here to switch around. Okay, well, who is in Chicago on 4? Do we really need to worry about that now? You know, if I don't, I'll get distracted and we'll forget about it later. So which platform is open? Okay, well, let's see what you got here. You've got Milwaukee Road. Show us the lines. So this right here might be 4. It should be open. What color is this? It's grayish. Is that open? Change it to a color we can actually see. Okay. It's not going to give you the line because you're not working here. Yeah, and it's not going to give us the number. That's you changing Cincinnati. Oh, man. Well, that's 3. Yeah, it's 3, which is open. There you go. And then where does it go? Well, it makes it over to there, and then it's broke from there. Okay. All right, let's get the rest of this hooked up. So I think these are the hardest parts. This is ugly. It works. I'm just telling you, it's ugly. Did we figure out how we're getting? Didn't we build a bridge? We built a bridge down here. Here it is. And you never hooked it up on the other side. So you built a half of a bridge. Okay. We need to connect this to here, coming up this way. Okay, so you want something like this. Yeah, but I want it to work. Okay. So, is that enough? Again, ugly. Let's try it out here more. Why don't you stop the curve around here? There you go. Now see if it'll let you run it there's your butt cheek switchback. All right, she comes in. She gets off here. And she goes across. She's over here, and she waits to get back into town. Okay, so now she's coming into town. Excuse me, was I muted that whole time? Well, we don't know, because if you're muted, people are like, yeah, he's muted. All right, so now you're on, we have to get you on this express line. Yeah, we do. All right, and how are we getting on there? Well, I mean, we could do, one of these. You come across here. Just something like that. What color did we go with? We went with the hunter green, I believe. Did we? No, we went with ye olde. Okay, then ye olde bridge it is. Ye olde bridge. All right, now get us down onto here. All right, well, let's come out a little bit. Let's go down. Let's make this not a bridge. Don't do that. Keep it ye olde, because we might have some freight train work in here. Yeah, because this is going to be the freight yard, and there might be stuff running through here, or at least very close to it. 43, 55, 59. All right, so we're cutting down on it. Oh, you're still losing a lot of speed. Hey man, that's what you get. Okay, so now you're here. Yes. And you forgot to make these one-way signals. Damn it. Go back around and fix them all. Is that costing us more than to just change these? I don't know. If we change them, does it cost us money? Let's see. I don't know. It might. But let's get them fixed. One way, yes, and then out here. Yes. Okay, did you get rid of all the one ways? Yes, we did. Okay. You might want to up your signal game a little bit, because you're talking about 4 different cities you can bring it in here. Yeah, not Daytona, Dayton, Columbus, Fort Wayne, and then Chicago. So you could have 4 trains on this loop you're building. Okay, I've accounted for it. All right, now you're in here on your 4 platforms. You come down here, and then what? Well, where is the platform track? That's all of these. So this guy right here. So if you could get out of here, from here, the quicker the better. I mean, we could do this. What, build a bridge? Build a tunnel? No, see, we gotta get up and out as quick as possible. Well, there you go. And now we're on this heading out. And then we're single tracking it from there. 62. Can you do any better? Yeah, we can give you that. Still quite a drop off here. Why is there such a drop off at that? Because your curves are getting worse. 68, 71, so you're better balanced there. All right, signals. Signal in, signal leaving. All right, one of you clear of the main. And then just one more for well-being. There you go. All right, now we're leaving Cincinnati. We're leaving Cincinnati. What are we doing with this thing? Yeah, that's an interesting point. Get rid of that ridge that you're building there. Is there a way to keep the track flat? Yes, it's called pay attention. Oh, that's why we have a problem. Yes, that's why we have all of our problems. It's called lack of attention. I mean, I think we're paying attention. You know, that's the first sign of a lack of attention, is you think you're paying attention and yet, you know. Okay, so now we've got this thing to worry about. Yeah, we don't have a lot of room to do it in. We got to get this ladder built and get out of here as quickly as possible. Well, let's do something as short. We try and build all of them as small as possible. I mean, it's just a switching ladder. Well, that is not long enough. Yes, that's the problem. Come on. Oh, there you go. All right. So now what are you doing? Well, we want to be down here. So let's make this turn as quick as we can. And open to the sky? Yeah. Because there's going to be two tracks here turning into one. So it's not going to look as bad. All right, now what? Well, we got to get down there. And how do you propose? Well, I don't think that's too bad. You can see the city as you come in on the track. Are we building 4 new trains here today? I'm not sure how long until the trains actually show up. You getting us out of here at high speed? No, for some reason. Finish this. Now connected. Okay, now give us our signals. Waiting to come out of town. Yeah. Okay, so how are you going to do your loop? Okay, well, this is Dayton. She pulls out of Cincinnati. She comes up here. Yeah, you're going to have to loop into town here. Well, yeah, you're going to have to loop into town. All right, so we're on this stretch. You know, we just do another one of these. I'm happy with the way these are turning out. You know, they look... You're going to have to come up some. 1, 2. We're using the oldies for all these? Yeah, let's keep using the oldie. Alright, ye oldie it is. Can you back us up any? Well, then you have nothing. There you go. Alright. You need this to loop down. Again, you're going down, so we can do a pretty hard loop there. No much curvature. No much curvature. What the hell does that mean? Something. I'm not sure. You're the one that said it. No much curvature. 44s, 48s. Can you get any better than that? Not really. I mean, even that's not any better. How's it look? Oh, it looks fine. Okay, pass through track. $90, $119. Plenty good. All right. That's you trying to get in. That's you coming over the bridge. And here's your horn to annoy the people in this neighborhood. All right, so you come in from Cincinnati, go through the express. You come down to here. Somehow you get onto this bridge. Building it next. Just hold your horses. All 900 of them or so on the train's engine. Oh, now we're making train engine jokes. Too much curvature. Too steep. Yes. Can you get to any of these? How is this too much slope? You gotta do a little bit of deleting back here. All right, let's try it. Oh, look at that. $46. Come on. I thought there was a 46 there. There it is. All right. You're leaving town and coming in. Yes, we are. All right. You're off over here. Where are you? You're waiting to get on the bridge. And here's your horn. Okay. No, it's not, because you didn't finish this piece out that way. Oh, yeah. Good point. All right. So we're here. Yes. Now we have to get across this thing. Yeah. How do you plan on doing it? Low to the ground as possible. Well, what about when you go to use this steel mill? That's right, we said stay away from the steel mill. And now you lost some trees. The Arbor Day Foundation will have my legs. Alright. No, stay down. What are you doing? Something we don't want to do. I don't know if a tunnel's going to work here. Well, why don't you try running it the rest of the way? Since it's pretty close. What's this get us? What's this get us? What does this get us? Alright. Where are we? Well, we're trying to get around the corner from Cincinnati. And we're trying to run passenger service from Cincinnati up to Dayton, Columbus, Fort Wayne, and then eventually into Chicago. Alright. You sticking with this little tunnel? You know, what's the sky look like? It's a big gash in the earth. Okay. Go with the... Is this the Type E? There it is, Type 3. It's not an E, it's a 3. Okay, this tunnel's way too long. But then we go across the valley floor. And then we pop back into another tunnel. Are you going to buy this? Well, okay, here's my thing. We're going to have a lot of traffic around this coal mine, this steel mill. Okay, but all this traffic is out. Yeah, but see, we could do some switching or something in here. And you've got coal back there. How the hell did you get coal so close to a coal mine? I don't know, man. That's... If I'd have seen it, we'd have moved it before the series started. That's... You know, I was probably looking at the map over here going, okay, coal in the mountains. And then we were over here like, okay, a steel mill south of Gary. But we're not going to touch the steel mill. We're gonna focus on the steel mills in Gary until we overfill them. Yeah, I don't. This will be our last steel mill we touch of the 4. All right, so back to this thing. I would say let's keep it because this gives us a tunnel and a chance to do some. I mean, we could bring the coal in over this, I guess. Okay, and then we've got a little bit of tunnel up here to play with, and then it's around the corner. Well, you still got to hook this up. Yeah. How did this get this? Oh, you changed the tunnel type. That's how it went up 200 grand. Well, I mean, you know, we did need the monogrammed bath towels. Bath towels? We did need the monogrammed bath towels. Okay, what does this get us? Anyone have a choice on bridge colors or bridge type? Feel free to chip in. I'm always open to backseat driving suggestions. That is an ugly looking bridge. Yes, I know. What if you start your elevation back here? I mean, we knew we were going to have to climb up to this. Yeah, but knowing it and then seeing it. I mean, we could turn this portion. What does it look like if it's just dirt? Oh, that's ugly. Yes, it is. Way too steep. So let's do the bridge. See, all these way too complicated here. Go with this. And then what we'll do is we'll delete like a couple portions of it to make it a ramp. Take out just the 2 pieces here. Give us a ramp. I mean, is that any better? I think it's not as much. You know, we're climbing up and over here. Pop into a tunnel. Okay. Where's the end of this tunnel? What the hell did you do? You weren't. Oh my god, man! You weren't even paying attention. Is this even the right height? You were not paying attention. That whole bridge might not have been necessary. And look at all the trees you cost us. How about you make sure you're grabbing the right track? Hey, I'm just the one here. This is not my day job. It is your day job. It is so your day job. All right, come around here. Now grab that track. Okay. Do we still need this tunnel? Yeah. Yeah, we do. It's just a little stub to bring us around here. Oh. And are we keeping this? Well, we can double check. See, that's too much. This has got too many pillars. We'll go with the 100 green. Okay, and look at that. That whole thing was 285. The first one you built was like 600-800. And then you tore it down to put dirt here. Yeah, it was a hole. Okay, who's fixed? Look at that. They're all fixed except for... All right, now we just got to get ourselves... Well, no, they're not all fixed because you didn't signal up. Oh, this is... Yeah, see, there's no signals here. Once you put signals in, this is going to break. Okay. I'm back in there. just it. Yeah, look at that. Okay. Now, one way, yes. Only going out. How you doing this? This is even worse than the last one. No, how are you doing this? I mean, we're gonna have to climb all the way up here to get into this mountain to come across. That is not. Okay, let's just do this. Yielding? I think you can use yielding in here. Okay, so we're going to try this. And then we're going to try and hook up. You have nowhere near anywhere enough room to do that. You did not plan that at all properly. Yeah, I was right. That would look cool. Yeah, it would. It would if you were playing in the Alps. Gotta wait for autosave to update. Okay, hook this into here. Okay, now do your switch over here on the left. Huh. Not as interesting, but whatever. Yeah, just... That is some aggressive turning you're doing there. Yeah, I was thinking I could have just grabbed back into this. Well, you didn't come out far enough. Come out a little more. Now try and come back. You might be too close. Nah, we're fine. You're too close. Okay. Is this thing rising up? That looks, actually, it looks like it fell down a little bit. Yeah, but it does look cool in the pine trees. Yeah, but if you can't connect it up, it's not functional. To redo, yeah, you're gonna have to redo the whole piece. Okay, get to the part to where it starts to come down. That would be like here. Yeah. Come out right from here. Right now. And these freaking turnarounds get more complicated with every one that we make. No, they don't get simpler. Okay, there's your kidney-shaped turnaround. You need some signals. Come out the tunnel, and come over here. There's your next switch, and here's your horn. Okay, now is Columbus fixed? Yes, it is. Okay, next stop, Fort Wayne. Do we need any more signals in here? No, we've got signals here. And we've got signals here. Alright, so now we're on the single track heading up. Yep. Alright, we're going through a tunnel that's way bigger than we should have ever built it. And now we're over here in Fort Wayne. Okay, at some point, Fort Wayne becomes double-tracked. Okay. Where are you turning around? Because now Fort Wayne's... Interesting that it's not broke. Yeah, where is the... Yeah, she's just turning herself back around. In complete defiance of the one-way signal. Signals, yeah, they are one way. Okay, what are you gonna do? Well, we gotta go, yeah, we gotta get down here. And how did we say we're doing this? Something about crossing over this and riding along here. Okay, so you know, you're gonna back into this. Yeah, how are you getting out of here? I just thought of that. Yeah, I know you did. So, I mean, from here, we're gonna let you get out of here. Yeah, that's how we're gonna do it. Okay, so from here, you're heading back. Oh, that's right, we gotta stay up here on this plane. That's what it is. We gotta go past that farm and start our rise back there. Okay. Now what happens if you come in on this track? Well, which track do we have to go to? We're going to 3. So if we come in on this track right here, we don't need a double slip switch there. What about this one? No. All right, what about this one? No. I would just come all the way in and do it down here. I mean, nobody else is using this track. Why is this not coming over? All right, pick the earliest spot you can. No, try it again. Come up a little bit. Okay, standard track. Okay, here's this. Collision. There you go. Okay, so now let's come in on this stub right over here that was otherwise unused. All right, well, that's cool. Let's make our turn. And let's get us over here under this line. 61,103. Can we do any better? Well, I mean, that's coming in. Not sure what the benefit is. You're going to have to slow down here. Okay. Signal me up. That's you leaving Chicago, and that's you going into Chicago. All right. Now we're on this stretch of track. And we're doing a bridge over here. Yeah, a passenger bridge. Cool. All right, come across. We're doing. Yeah, we'll stick with. Nope, yielding. What do we use in Chicago? We use the new stuff back here. And what is this? Back here. There's a bridge back here. You sure? Yeah, here it is. It's rusty. Is that passenger? Wow, we did a rusty bridge in Chicago. I don't know, who would have thought? Well, I think you're in the Chicago vicinity. I would go with the beam. Yeah, but we said this is an L&N bridge. We said that a while back. I mean, if you're sure, yeah, it's an L&N bridge. So we're going to stick with. Well, that slows you down. Well, not until we have a train able to go faster than 90. Doesn't slow us down one bit. Okay. Well, try and keep us at 120 track if you can. Alright, we're coming across here. That gets you to bridge. I don't want that. Now we want to see if we can get up here. Nope. See you. Wow, that's expensive. Yes, it is. We're trying to stay with the ground. We all get that. And we want to stay away from the steel mills and Gary. You know, is Gary allowed to use this line? Good point. Yeah, I guess it should. Okay. Well, Gary's allowed to use that line. Uh-huh. How many platforms in here are full? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rock Island is 6. The Zephyr's 7. So there's one open platform in here somewhere. Yes. Which one is it? Well, let's check our... It's this guy over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's track 5. Platform 5. Okay, so how does this connect to 5? Can this get her onto 5? 1, 2, this will definitely not get her onto 5. But this will. Okay. So that'll allow Gary to come down here, cut across, and she's on. She's going to nowhere. Well, you're going to have to give me another one of those pieces. Oh, the ones the game doesn't want to build? Yeah, because it's seeing there's a bridge underneath here. And that's part of the problem. It's seeing the bridge. And that's why it doesn't want to run the... There you go. Alright, so now Gary can go into track 5. Do you want to throw a station down? We're not in Chicago. Yeah, alright. You just have to remember it's there. Alright, good luck with that. Alright, so Gary can hook up into this. This is not a bad slope for that track coming out of Gary. Yeah, well, we're more worried about the freight than we are. Okay. I mean, you got to get up here. Yes, you do. Because, I mean, this is your Alabama. I mean, you've gotten this bit of gain, but you still need all this. All right. What have we done at some of the other places? Well, we winded up doing these. That's not good. No, it's not. That ain't helping us at all. No, it's not. Okay. Cup of tea. Oh, a sip of tea. A drink from a cup of tea. You know, you're going to have to tunnel this. I was hoping not to. I mean, that is... I mean, we should be able to grab this. Yeah, should. You should be able to ride up. I mean, we're going up bigger slopes over there. Yeah, I know. There's something we were doing. Gotta do stuff like this. You know, hug the face. The face of Bo. Yeah, we all know the face of Bo is Captain Jack Harness. That is just... Hey man, I've seen people who build stuff like that. And they're like, hey, it connects. It's like, okay. Whatever you're doing. I mean, hey, your game, your way. You know. If your idea of realism is it connects from A to B, go right ahead. Alright, that is not going to work. No, it's not. I'm going to have to try and come down. See, you're not getting... No, you're not. All that's doing is... All this is doing is delaying the inevitable. Is this that? Did we just build a level track and therefore it's not letting us? No, because we can get up here. Give me just a strip right there. Well, that's an expensive strip. Alright, now. See if we can get into here. Okay, excuse me. Okay. Are we buying this? This is not that bad. Yeah, here's the problem. First off, you didn't match up to this track. Well, this doesn't go anywhere. It's just a test piece. I mean, that'll definitely connect into here. I'm not worried about that. Okay. Do we want to turn Fort Wayne around? No, not right now. I'm more concerned about, make sure you don't have any built-in slope there. I'm more concerned about it connecting into Chicago. So, let's just get the ladder in. Best way to build a ladder? Just go down and one after another. As soon as it says it can connect, you just click it and you stop. And in the end, it looks good. You know, from an elevation, and it looks good from down close. You know, and then what you do is you come back in later, and under your paint tools, you find that thing called ballast. Yeah, this guy. And then you just drop it in here, and you've got yourself a much more, you know, less junk-filled train station. You know, I mean, it doesn't fill this in, but it paints it And then when you're ready, you go over here to your track and you get your, like, you know, old standard track. And that's the stuff that you leave laying over here. You know, or, you know, stuff like this, just to, you know, when you figure out how the city's going to be built. Detailing tips from a guy who can't paint well. Actually, I've painted some very large things. I've painted the sides of United States Navy warships. Okay, let's get rid of this other piece. Okay. What the hell's that? Oh, because that was to be a water level. Signals. Coming off the main, waiting to go back into single track. Alright, now. Did you put tracks on here? Signals? No, we just need this one here. And then this one here. Okay. Yep, and now 4 wings broke, as expected. Alright, so you gotta do a 4-wing turnaround over here somewhere. But we gotta get this Chicago line hooked up to that stub. I mean, it's straight 120 with a little curve. Yeah, how's it look on the hill though? Is it gonna look cool coming into town? Well, you're gonna sort of hide through the trees and then boom, pop out into Fort Wayne. Right, that's fine. It'll make for a nice, you know, visual transition. You know, you don't want, I learned this while having a chance to work with the online team on a major MMO. You want to have these mountainous sort of transition areas. That allows you to, you know, you're focused on, you know, you're focused down here in the valley doing stuff. And then when it's time, you pop up over here and you're in a different area. Okay. All right, we're back to where we were before. A shitty curve. I mean, you are coming up the hill. You ain't going to be going that fast anyway. I guess so. Can we make this curve any better? I mean, you'd have to go all the way out to here to get a better curve. That's 120s and 91s. Yeah, it'll take you a while to get that 60 back up. Can you speed this up any? 84. That is a lot better. Alright, well, that's better. Let's get rid of this. You already paid for it. Okay. So now you come out of here. You got a little bit of a tunnel. And then you pop out on the ledge in the Chicagoland Valley. Okay. But now what? Well, you come down this slope that you've built perfectly flat and regret that you've done it that way. Yeah, now let's get a slope in here. Okay, we can get rid of this stub because we're not using it. Okay, so now we got to figure out how much we can drive ourselves down here. Yeah, see, we're not getting a lot of declination here. Declination. If that's the right word. I'm pretty sure. I mean, we could look it up. Yeah, I'm sure if you look it up, you're going to find out you're using the word improperly. Not likely. Okay. What are you doing here? Huh. Yeah, that is a good question. I mean, you are not going to grab this from this. Well, here's what some people do. We could spin into the mountain and come back out. that sounds crazy. And also, it's a huge speed reduction. You sure? Yeah, I mean, there's a 60. I mean, $80. Where is the bob? Here it is. Yeah, that's just crazy. Okay, well, let's try it again. $70. Do we know if, you know what, put a piece right here. Let's see if you can snag that at all. Alright, come on. Grab this piece. Okay, and grab that one. Too much slope. Yeah, it's not letting us grab this at all. Back up a little bit. Okay, try it now. Oh, that is an expensive piece of track. Yeah, but the question is it interesting? Okay, you come out of Fort Wayne, go through the trees, go up a little bit, and now boom, you're in a tunnel. You pop out of the tunnel, you're looking across the valley. Yeah, and you are way too high. Okay, then what happens? Well, you pop into another tunnel, you do this, the vomitorium spinning around thing. We serve ginger beer in the dining car. With real ginger, you'll never get seasick. We're not on board a ship. Oh, well, you never get dizzy. And then you start to build up some speed. Well, you lose a lot of speed. Yeah, it's a real tight curve. It's a real tight curve. Okay, and then here you are, and then wham, you're heading right into town. Oh man, can we not do better than that? Well, we're not building a big bridge across here because that just looks ugly. I mean, at least this is, we'll be sitting here and be like, oh, there's a train again. Whoa, there it disappeared. Are you going to double up this segment? Yeah, I think we're going to have to. Also, I'd like to shave this back a little bit and make it the high-speed bridge stuff. I mean, how's that going to look? Oh, we'll know in about 30 minutes when we take a ride on the train. We have the money for it. It's not a matter of having the money. It's a matter of, is it, okay, if you're putting in a tunnel, does it look cool? Or is it a necessity? Well, how's it going to be getting out of here? I mean, it's a gradual slope, followed by another gradual slope. And then another slope out of here. I mean, are you creating, you know, the hideous helix inside a mountain? I wouldn't say so. I mean, we're sort of stretching it out. Okay, I think we're gonna think on this for a second, and I will be right back. Sorry about that. And we're back. By the way, I don't know if anybody's noticed, but I came up with what I thought was a cool new logo. Because, you know, bling, bling, blah, 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 you know, Twitch. Nonsense. But over in the upper right-hand corner, I created a logo with an anvil and Mississippi River, established 1850, hard mode. Now, what I was thinking of doing was going into Premiere. Yeah, buy this. We've been waiting all this time. Just buy it. All right, we bought it. Not happy with it. Well, you better be. You bought it. You just spent a lot of money on it. By the way, if you double this up, you can't build a bridge here. Oh, damn friggin' rules. Yep, I know. All right, well, here's our sidings. Signals. All right, and down here, you better connect up first. All right. Now we're here. Yeah, we got to get over here to this guy. This should be just a straight 120. Bring us right in. Well, if you can find it in the trees. Here it is. Oh, there it is. There it is. 120. 120 all the way. Okay. You're still not working. Yeah, something's not right. What's wrong here? Well, since you have 2 trains on this track, I would suggest let's put a siding in over here, just in case they show up. Huh. That's too close. There you go. All right, now. Signals. Waiting to head into Chicago. Leaving Chicago. Waiting to get on the bridge. And I just got off the bridge. Okay. You know, if you messed up that tunnel inside there. Wait, isn't, yeah, Fort Wayne still broke also. Alright. We're going to buff this out. You come across here. And now we hit this ludicrously expensive tunnel you built. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Man, are you blind? Actually, I am. So, look at that. Now it's just Fort Wayne broken. Well, that's because Fort Wayne needs a turnaround. Yeah. Yeah, it do. Alright. So, Fort Wayne needs a turnaround back here. In the forest. In the forest. Let's do it across here. Come on. Just give me this little piece right here. At an angle? Yeah, come on down. Nice and level. One more. That's a bit of a decline, but alright, ye olde bridge? Yeah, that's what, you gotta back that off. Yeah, you're too close to the track there. Buckaroo. I thought you just had it. Go slow. Come on. Start your turn more. Nope, there you go. Perfect. Alright, now. Can you get... I mean, you're losing a lot of speed here. Well, the more speed you want to keep, the bigger these have to be. And they just become... Wait, do you have any elevation? Yeah, you do. Get that out there. So a junction in the forest. Can you at least stay in the 60s? No, apparently not. Right, what if you just go... Here's where you come on. Go directly up. That's a lot better. Yes, it is. Alright, we'll take that. Look at you, killing trees for no purpose. Alright, now you're across here, and you gotta get down. You don't have much more after this. Alright, let's come down here more. How's that look? Well, you get to pick up speed and shoot into town. Where's the main track? It's over here. So you're shitty here. Yeah. Yeah, you can't get greedy with that. You gotta come down alongside of it. And then come over. There you go. Alright, now let's put in some... Alright, so you come into town, you pass it over, you're waiting to get onto here, you're on the main. Can't do that, it's a double track. Ah, yeah, forget. Okay, so you're over here, and you're up here. Come across the bridge, blow your horn. Okay. And then you're back here. All right, everybody's working. Holy cow. Yeah, I know. It's taking you 2.5 hours just to hook up these couple of tracks. This is not a couple tracks, man. There's a lot of stations. Yeah, I know. And now you got to do buses. Yep. Show me Chicago, city of Cincinnati. She comes in, gets over here, backs out. Yep. Back through the tunnel. She's got double trackage here. She's double trackage through the express tracks. And she's double trackage through here. Oh, this is so ugly. Yeah, I know. We'll get better trains. If you don't do this, it's gonna be. It's not the trains. It's the ground. I know it doesn't look like it's so bad. Yeah, and then you come down to. This just feels like it's rising up here. Well, do you want to redo it? I literally don't know. I mean, there's a slope to it. Yeah. But there's definitely, I think once we're on a train, we'll see how bad this goes. Okay, and how about out here? Now you come across. You got this bridge into a tunnel, out in the open, back into a tunnel. What about, do you need to double up here? Yeah, there's a lot of trains here. All right, well, let's see if you can even double up in here. Oh yeah, there's no problem. We can make this. Again, this is passenger service. Oh, what happens when these are much bigger trains? That's for a future time. There you go. You gonna keep these? You know, there's spots where I think they look cool. You know, like right there. You know, it's like there's this just old bumper. In case you ever have some sort of emergency out here. It's how the old pioneers did it. Okay. This we're not going to touch because we're worried about what happens in the steels and the support in the steel mill. Okay, so we're going to double it up over here. Put a siding in. I mean, once you're over here with the town, yeah, but is that a long stretch to go solo? It is a long stretch to go solo. But if you let him stretch out, it'll... You know, you have an ugly bit of thing over here. Fix it with the siding. Alright, we'll fix it with the siding. We're fixing it with the siding. All right, 4 things should be broken. Yep. Alright. Come back in. Signals. Everybody's working. Okay. Now she comes in, she takes the loop, she drives through town, takes another butt cheek loop, comes into her stop. And then she heads out and she just turns right back out. Alright. I mean, I think we did a damn good job with this here today. Yes, we did. Alright, now. Are we taking train rides? Okay, here's the problem. First off, we gotta buy 4 new engines. Okay. So let's go buy 4 new engines and then we're gonna move cars around. Okay. Well, whose cars are you moving around? Well, for starters, we've got... You haven't been driving this whole time. Why have you been paused? I don't know. We shouldn't have been. Oh, we were paused because we were... Oh, you forgot. You know, you forgot to do the buses. Man, you're not done. See? You can't skip the... You can't skip the busy work. All right. Let's... Are we making this a boulevard? Yes, we are. And we're doing it now, because if we don't do it now... Upgrade. Boulevard. Collision. Somebody's not letting us move them. Who's not letting us move them? Something weird out there. Oh, they don't get a boulevard. Huh. We're going to pay for that later. Well, I mean, no matter what, we can't pay for it now. There you go. And let's just bring this back up to here. And that might be pretty narrow. Come out a little bit. Okay, there you go. There's your date. All right, give us some buildings. First off, we need a depot because we build a depot everywhere. Put it right here next to the curve, the otherwise unused portion of track. This way people will see it when you're on the train going around. Okay, passenger stops. Okay, we service everybody out of here. And then what are you doing for, well, I guess we're squaring this piece up too. Don't do it. Do this instead. There you go. All right, now put in the buildings. All right, we're here. Come out here by the depot. All right, we come up here to the circle. Come over here to the factory district. We turn into this side street. And then we come down. All right, let's see what it looks like. New line. Okay, the bus terminal. Over here. Factory district's next. This weird side street move we tried to make. Oh, look at that. It's perfect. See, it gets us off the main drag and brings us back in. Okay, bus service, Dayton, Ohio. All right, we need, what do we need? Passengers. Give us 4 stagecoaches. 4 stagecoaches it is. Seems like a lot. Yeah, I know. But, okay, we're doing some festooning. Absolutely we are. All right, give us the sand tower first. And now give us the water towers. Helps if you spell it right. For lots of things. All right, there's our water towers, and here's the town water tower. All right, that's Dayton. All right, next stop, all the way to Columbus. Oh, we're here. This is way too close. I know, but we already built it, man. We already built it. Construction not possible. Too much slope. Yeah, see, we got that weird thing where buildings are chopping into the ground. All right, what's this? All right. There we go. There we go. What? I don't know. Going for another curved road? Yes, we are. All right. Let's try it again. There we go. Okay. This is Columbus. It's the state capital. Yes, but it's not a major city for us in 1850, 1860. So it doesn't get subway cars. To the people who are currently joined in, thanks for joining in. Appreciate you stopping in. We're on the Mississippi River in Hard Mode Plus off of a custom map. And today's project is to connect passenger service from Cincinnati to Dayton, Columbus, Fort Wayne, and Chicago. We got the train lines going. Now we're just trying to get the city bus service working. And then we're doing a little bit of station detailing. Station detailing, huh? Yeah, that's what we're calling it. Station detailing. All right, you pull out of the bus stop. And I don't know, man. I fat-fingered the keyboard. As long as you admit it. And then you come back down here. All right. New line. Here, going around, down, back out that way, and then grab that last stop, head into the station and do a loop. All right, now we need you need a depot. Yeah, you need a road depot, not a train. Okay. Put it out here. Yeah, just where you can see it. Make it a... Why hide them? Okay, let's get stagecoaches. Do 4, they're cheap. I know, and they'll be even cheaper when we upgrade them to buses. All right, line 1, because you forgot to change the name of it, is Bus Service Columbus. All right, give us what? Give us the sand. Okay. And give us the water towers. Here's our wooden ye olde west water towers, and here's the town water tower. Where are you gonna put it? Let's try here. Yes. Interesting. Well, I mean, it's got to go somewhere. Yeah, and then we go through the Fort Wayne tunnel of spend all our money. Oh, that thing is never going to pay for itself, is it? No, it is not. It is not. All right, Fort Wayne. Yeah, like, how do we want this place to grow? Well, can we do a boulevard through here? At least, speed some things up. Construction not possible. Alright. And then give us this one. Alright, and then give us the smaller street over here. To there. And then we're going to do our signature move. Oh yeah, that's a signature, alright. Alright, buildings. Road depot. Road depot it is. And then bus stops. Bus stops. Alright. The station gets catchment to all this. Yes, she does. And if you hold, there you go. So what we need is future growth here. Out this way. Out here. And then when you come back in. Alright, new line. Pulls out of town. Heads out to the famous town curved road. Back to the outskirts. Over by the depot. And that is bus stop Fort Wayne. Yep, Fort Wayne. Alright, let's get American Stagecoach. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, bus stop Fort Wayne. Alright, there she goes. We're almost ready to take a train ride here. Yeah, I know. Alright, let's see what we got in the assets. Give us some sand. And some water. I think that's everything. Yeah, because Chicago is Chicago. We don't have to do anything in there right now. Okay. Well, we are at 2.5 hours. Do we have enough time to fix these trains? I think we do. We have to check. A couple of these lines have 2 trains on them, which they absolutely do not need. Well, you got to be careful moving them because they might break. Annenberg, single train. Okay. Single train. Okay, Louisville to Nashville, single train. Okay, the Ohio-Louisville excursion. That's Louisville into Cincinnati. Single train. Did we strip all the double trains off these lines? I don't know, let's check Indianapolis. We might have already yanked all those doubles off. Well, let's see. You got 118 people waiting for the bus out here. Really? Holy cow, look at that. Yeah, you better fix your bus line out here. Managed vehicles. Double them up. Holy cow, that's a ton of people waiting for buses. Yeah, how much does Indianapolis have? 212. Okay. The Effingham train, single track. Lafayette, single track. Ohio to Indianapolis, single train. Terre Haute and Wayne. I think you got rid of all your double. I mean, that's the only places we've been working. Okay, check Cincinnati itself. City of Cincinnati's empty. Columbus, you just built these. There's no trains on these. Okay. Indianapolis. single. Louisville, single. And Nashville. Nashville's double. Okay, what's the history of this? It's a failure. Okay, so let's find... She's heading into Cincinnati with 11 people on board. Okay, so we're going to change her. We're going to put her on the... We're going to put her on the Chicago run. She's got 100... She's got space for 100 people. Okay. I mean, if we get any traffic from Chicago, we'll want to be able to handle it. Okay. You going to keep the same name? Yeah, we're not going to change her name just to move her around. Okay, so that's one. All right, now here's the other part. Why are all these sitting over here? They're waiting for freight. Yeah, they're waiting for the next boat to come in. Where is the next boat? She's carrying 3 people, and she's heading to St. Louis. Are there bricks waiting for her down here? There's 75 pieces of food from the Anheuser-Busch Brewery. There's 75 pallets waiting for her from the Anheuser-Busch Brewery. Man, if we could just get people riding these ferries, this would just be so beautiful. Well, no one's going to ride the ferries until the cities are big enough that people want to go to the other city. And these cities are pretty far apart. Why didn't you just have such a bad year? Railroad. I mean, it wasn't a bad year. You just increased. You see, you spent all that money. Oh man, that was, ouch. Yeah, that's why you got to be careful with all these trains you're setting up. Okay, let's just see who does not have a train. Who does not have a train? Let's check our train lines. Railroad lines. Let's see. These are all called Ohio. So we need Columbus, Dayton, and Fort Wayne. So we need 3 trains. Okay, so let's go buy 3 trains. Huntsville, keep going, man. Oh wow, yeah, this is going to be a long run. So we're just going to buy them. That's going to take us to 3 hours just to buy these things. Okay, pause the game. All right, give me steam moguls. Yeah, we're definitely going up the hill. Okay, so we're buying 3 moguls. Are we buying any cars with this? Not right now. Okay, and what are we calling these things? Calling them the Dayton Limited? Yeah, and we're going to assign her to... Well, nothing, because you can't see. You got to go all the way up. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, here's Ohio. We're looking for the Ohio Dayton. That's Indianapolis. Come back down. There you go. Okay, now try it now. Okay, the Ohio Dayton Excursion. Okay, so let's change her name. So she's the Dayton Excursion. Okay. Now, you have trains in that depot. Here it is. Nope, that's Dutchtown. That's in New Orleans. Here it is, Huntsville. Okay, so this one is the Columbus Excursion. And she's going to be transferred to the Columbus Excursion line. Okay, and that makes this one then the Fort Wayne Excursion. Yep, and she's going to the Fort Wayne. Okay. You know what? Her name's being changed to City of Cincinnati. Find her in the list. City of Cincinnati. Okay. Now then. Yeah. Here's where it's going to get a little weird. We are going to have to go through... Okay, Wabash. How's she doing? Okay, we're not touching her. Okay, Terre Haute. Terre Haute. You could take one car off of her. Think so? That'll drop her down to 48. Well, yeah. So we're giving up one of her cars. Okay, so Terre Haute stays on the list. Who else? Ohio, Nashville. Oh yeah, she's losing a lot of cars. Okay, so let's say we'll take 3 cars off of her. Well, 2. Yeah, because if she grows, that's 32. We'll leave her with 2. Okay. Let's see. So give me Terre Haute. This one. All right. What about Louisville? That's a tougher call. We're going to take at least 1 off of that. How many people are waiting in Louisville to get on this train right now? Clearly it's baked in. It's been running for quite some time. Well, yeah, she's losing a car. Okay, so Louisville's losing a car, Nashville's losing 2. And what about Indianapolis? We're leaving her alone. Okay, so Louisville, Nashville, and Terre Haute. Okay, they're all losing cars, and we're going to put them on the Columbus line. Okay, Terre Haute, she's losing 1. She's losing 2. She's losing 3. And there's the Columbus excursion, gets her 3. That seems to work out fine. Yeah. All right. Now then, who's next? Well, you've got Dayton and Fort Wayne, both of which have no passenger cars. Well, let's fix that now. Go under passenger cars. We're doing the faster one. And we're doing her with that slightly tan streak across her roof. Okay. So now we have all new trains to cover all of the new lines we just built. They are waiting to leave the barn down here in Huntsville. In fact, one of them's already popped out. Yeah. Can you do a switch yard over here? I mean, we can. Yeah, let's build one real quick. Let's put something in a little interesting. Do you want them curved? No, do it right here. Just somewhere that we can get a nicer screenshot. I mean, how often are you going to be using this? Not that often. But that's not the point. The point is... Why'd that fall back so much? I don't know. I thought it was a little weird that it did it. Come on, come down. Come here, come on. There you go. All gonna give me 3 signals here. And this one coming in. All right, now let's get back out of here. How you want to do it? Well, I'd like to do a nice looking ladder. But by the same token, yeah, see, you got that weird thing right there. There you go. Now, turn us down into this. And then get us on the line. There you go. Give me a signal. All right. So let's bring these guys out of the barn to here, and we're going to have each of them stop here so I can take a screenshot. And then next time we come back, we're going to take a ride with these things. Come on, let's get up here. Grab this guy and be prepared to stop her somewhere. We're going to stop her right there. Good job not running the... Well, you know, I thought she would insta-stop. Okay. What the hell is she waiting for? Well, apparently, she's waiting for that. Oh, come on. Back it up. You know that's not what I wanted you to do. You know that I wanted you to come down here. Okay. Stop her right there. Okay, now this one. Okay, these are not block and chain signals, man. You know that. I do know that. If you put this in here, it's not a block and chain signal. Why did you do that? Well, I freaking... If you put a signal in here, she's going to want to go into that path. And if you put a signal here, she's going to want to go into that one. There's got to be... You're running negative. Just in an odd cycle. Yeah, this guy right here is stopping them until it has a clear path. Okay, well, why is this flag not up? That's a good point. Yeah, see, this is your chain, and that's your release. These aren't block and chain signals. I know. I wish they were. Go play OpenTTD. No, let's play an even better game. Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. No. I know. On Cosmonaut mode. We do play that game. We just don't play it on this account. Because it attracts too much attention and people post things like, you talk Cosmonaut mode too much. Wait. It's like, no, I don't. So anyway, in Cosmonaut mode today. Haters gotta hate. Yeah, why did it not move up there? It's an interesting point. See, if you put a switch on any of those, it's gonna want to go in there. Huh. All right. And this signal is red. It's not yellow. It's not blue. And it's just a red signal. All right. What if we take this out? Still doesn't want to go. All right. What if we take this out? And can we back this up so it's inside the signal? Did that just move? It is based upon... Interesting. I have never seen that before. I've never seen the dynamic signal change while I'm trying to put a signal down. See, what's it going to take to get that thing to go into the middle track there? Well, first off, I would have to want to. And maybe you put a signal here. Okay, if you put a signal here, it's blocked to the next track. Okay, where is it trying to move to? It's going to want to move into that track. Yeah. See, it's exactly what it's going to then stop there. Okay, send it back to the depot. If you do, it'll pop out of its route. Damn it. Yep. The only real way to move it back is to do this. Oh, now it's on the track I want it on. Yeah, see, yeah, I know what we did. I know what we did. Okay, go forward just a hair. There you go now. And you can't come back in here. Come on. There you go. Alright, now you can get your picture. Waiting for a free pan. Yeah, because there's no signal up here. It should be able to go up to here. Okay. Stop it before it goes through. Okay, now you can get your picture. Is there a good way to take this picture? Well, I mean like this, but then you're not really. Alright, let's get your picture. That was the sound of the zoo that I live in, dropping a dog bone on the hardwood floors that they live on all day and night long. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in. We're at we're at just under 3 hours. Yes, but I'm going to go eat lunch. I'm sure we all needed to know that. Well, not really, but some people might care. And then the next time we come back, well, it might be a midnight train. Yeah, it might be. We will take a ride. I wish there was a way to kill the game sounds when we do this. We will take a ride across getting all these trains installed. Well, they're installed, we just got to get them on their first trips. Yep, and that will be episode 50. 50. Yeah, I know. Got quite a bit done today. Got three cities. Dayton, Columbus, Fort Wayne. And we ran the Cincinnati to the city of Cincinnati, from Illinois to Cincinnati. Yeah, that's going to be interesting to see how that tunnel works out. Well, I hope it's interesting because you paid for it. And what are we doing after this? City of Cincinnati. I think we might be done. I mean, we're definitely done in New Orleans. We moved up to Nashville, Memphis. Okay. What else? Is there any freight we can hook up? You know, we could see Dayton doesn't want bricks. Columbus doesn't want bricks. Fort Wayne wants bricks. I mean, we could send bricks up to Fort Wayne. Well, we could send bricks to Indianapolis, too. Yeah, we haven't done any of the... Indianapolis wants bricks, and so does Terre Haute. So we got 3 cities we could send bricks to. How about Annenberg and Nashville? Aren't they both getting bricks right now from Memphis? Yeah, they're getting bricks from Memphis. No, they're not. They're not getting any bricks at all. Oh, they are getting tools. They're getting tools for the Nashville Tool and Die Works. Well, do we want to take the time and work on tools and cargo? Well, next time we're going to run those 3 trains.